Hey, good evening everybody. It's Saturday evening and the temperature's dropping, and just wanted to show you some experiments we're trying around here. So as you can see, the cows behind me are finishing up their haying. I had all my hay baled in some in round and some in square bales, and what I'm doing now is I'm taking 5 square bales and putting them in new spots every morning, clipping the wire, pulling it out and letting them eat what they need. They'll push it all down, they'll waste some, they'll lay down in fresh hay every night. The next morning we'll get up and we'll do it in a different spot. And the reason we're doing this is I want this extra litter that would have been wasted in a lot to go right on top of the ground. Poop, pee, all that stuff is going to be right here. And what I'm picking spots in my pasture that are the weakest, spots that I wouldn't even have put those cows twice in a season. The spot they're on now, this was the best. The next spot we're going to, it could barely grow a weed. It was awful. And so my goal was to be able to overwinter cows without a lot, without a bale ring, and without a water tank. I've experimented with the water tank. They're like, well, my goal was not to have to chop ice. Well, if you have them drinking out of a pond, aren't you gonna have to chop ice? Well, we're gonna see, because there again's another experiment. I'm overwintering all my ducks and my geese that I raised all summer long down here on the pond, and they have to stay at close to shore because that's where their feed's at a little deal. So hopefully, I'm hoping they keep a little pool open that the cows can go up and drink, and I'll check it. Of course, if it closes up when it gets super cold, we'll see how it works out. I don't know. They were my solar powered de-icers. I don't know if it'll work or not, but we'll see. And then all we're using is, the same poly wire pigtail posts to keep them at. I don't want them on the pasture. I don't want them destroying it. Yeah, we're getting a lot of hoofing on this. They're trampling it pretty hard, but this is behind me. You can see how much litter's on the ground. Lots of poop. They spent a lot of time here. Maybe not a lot of time, week and a half. And then tonight is the last night they will be here. This will get closed off, and then I'll show you what stage 3 looks like. Part of my morning routine is to go out early in the morning, get a little exercise, do some breathing, some focusing on the day, and then I'll grab a pitchfork, spend 5 minutes working on, loosening up my torso, swinging wood chips in a manure spreader. And when I come down here to hay them, I'll drive in a couple circles with my truck, and now I'm going to cover it in wood chips. Now the cool part about this is I've got a lot of insulation, and what I'm trying to do with, I have litter, I have poop, and now I have another layer of carbon. And what I'm trying to do is buy some more time out of that biology in that upper inch of the soil. You can see there's, in spots here, it's insulating pretty good till you get all the way down there. That's gonna absorb a lot of water come spring. If we have another wet spring like we did last year, that's gonna help slow down that water, not let it go off my property onto the neighbors. I want to absorb it. That's me being ecologically greedy. I don't know. And then we're putting wood chips on top of that. So yeah, slow down the water come spring. That's goal number 1. Number 2, when we start to we're about to hit the shortest day of the year. Their days are going to start getting longer here in a little bit. I really want all the earthworms and all the biology in the soil to stay up as high as I can get them. And if I keep it insulated, that will keep some of those, the frost from maybe not absorbing so far down. When it gets super cold, there's no way around that. But this gray area time we're in right now is important, because if we can keep that biology working for us rather than going in retirement, we can get some more activity, some more life out of them. Anyway, that's the experiment. We'll see whether it works or not. You stay tuned. I'll give you an update here in a couple months. We'll see. Anyway, I hope you guys are doing well and enjoying Christmas with your families. I'm headed back up to the house, go read a book, have a cup of coffee. You guys take care. We'll see you later. Bye.